Good morning. Still Spinning Podcast, raising your awareness, maximizing your friggin' existence. All right, I'm basically done with this book called The Compound Effect. It was really simple to read, but it was an amazing, inspirational book about maximizing everything you do, your choices, habits, momentum, influences, and acceleration. Those are the chapters, and of course the compound effect is the first chapter. I talked about it a little bit. I didn't want to just give you all the information of the book so you could just read it, but I've realized that I would love if someone just gave me all the nuggets. So if you don't mind me being the nugget farmer, I feel like that would be awesome because I don't mind it. Chapter 3 on habits. I wanted to read this quick passage real quick. So it's just one paragraph. A wise teacher was taking a stroll through the forest with a young pupil and stopped before a tiny tree. "Pull up that sapling," the teacher instructed his pupil, pointing to a sprout just coming up from the earth. The youngster pulled it up easily with his fingers. "Now pull up that one," said the teacher, indicating a more established sapling that had grown to about knee-high to the boy. With little effort, the lad yanked, and the tree came up, roots and all. "And now this one," said the teacher, nodding toward a more well-developed evergreen that was as tall as the young pupil. With great effort, throwing all his weight and strength into the task, using sticks and stones he found to pry up the stubborn roots, the boy finally got the tree loose. "Now," the wise one said, "I'd like you to pull this one up." The young boy followed the teacher's gaze, which fell upon a mighty oak, so tall the boy could scarcely see the top. Knowing the great struggle he'd just had pulling up the much smaller tree, he simply told the teacher, "He can't. I'm sorry, but I can't." "My son, you have just demonstrated the power that habits will have over your life," the teacher exclaimed. "The older they are, the bigger they get, the deeper the roots grow, and the harder they are to uproot. Some get so big with roots so deep, you might hesitate to even try." I really love that because I'm very visual. I love analogies, as you know, and that was a really good one, and it's good or bad habits form that way. So that was a quick little passage. And then another quote I really liked from the parts I read last night were, "Hitting a wall isn't an obstacle, it's an opportunity." I talked about mindset a lot of times, so that way when you bring up that awareness, every time you're met with a negative thing, you could find the positive from it and keep moving, and it's good on your brain to have that positive. You don't really have any negative emotions from it, but also you grow from it, and if you keep growing from everything, you're just growing, man. And another one, don't wish you were easy, wish you were a better self. So the same thing, every time something gets hard, it makes you better and you grow from it. And the last one, to sum it up, Nugget Farmer Supreme, is this one. When you hit a wall in your disciplines, routines, rhythms, and consistency, sorry, let me start over. When you hit a wall in your disciplines, routines, rhythms, and consistency, realize that you're separating yourself from your old self, scaling the wall, and finding your new, powerful, triumphant, and victorious self. So yes, that's another thing I think about a lot of times when I'm dunking is a lot of times things get hard. It's a lot of times where people give up. So when you're trying to chase something really big, those hard times should make you excited because those are times that other people give up, which makes me feel like if it was easy, everyone would do it. But since I'm trying to reach something that's like that 1% dream type goal, if I wasn't hitting those hard points, then it doesn't really make it seem believable that I'm chasing a 1%er type dream goal type thing. Does that make sense? I think it does. Anyway, that's a 3 minute and 30 rounds of fire from the nugget farmer, throwing friggin' nuggets in the basket and bringing them to your doorstep. Have a great day. Oh, and leave me some feedback with this. I think I'm going to try to find a way in the email just to say if you like these daily podcasts, because I'm really liking them. If you like the nugget farmer specifically, say what's up to him. And other than that, enjoy your day, subscribe, share it with a friend. That's the best thing you can do. I love doing this, and I would love to see it growing. And I appreciate everyone who's listening. I've gotten a lot of great feedback already this week, so that's been awesome. Still spinning, spin your brains. See ya.